Hey, Michael, thank you so much for your poem this week. It seemed like this prompt really worked really well for you, and I'm excited to see that. I wanted to start with your questions. Um, how do you feel this is a simple hike, or see anything that makes you feel differently? How would you make this poem better? Rhyme scheme flow stanzas. So the first one, do you feel this is a simple hike? Or is there something else? I feel like it started as a simple hike, right? It started as like the charming, the first stanza is very charming, the comparison to Mount Everest. But actually, here I am, and I'm surrounded by the saguaros and barrel cactus, Ocotillo palo verde. Really charming, really like it. Um, and then there's something that sort of shifts for me in terms of the very last stanza, right? That's where that feels like there's a shift for me that this might be representing something else. I'm wondering, when you say with a fourth pound of ruck weighing me down even more, um, there's something that the tone of that line, if you didn't punish yourself, right? I'm wondering if you meant 4 pound, not fourth pound, but I'm not really sure. But the tone sort of, I don't know, it just sort of shifts in this last stanza. So I'm getting this sense that the punishment is coming as punishment, not just to be this physical punishment on the body, but to punish something that's going on emotionally as well. So, in terms of a simple hike, that seems more complicated than a simple hike to me. I think there might be something really interesting in terms of the form of this. If you restricted your lines to, if like looking at the shape of the poem, the very first stanza, these lines are almost the same length, but then that changes and you've got like a long line and a very short line, longer lines. I'm wondering what it would feel like to shape your lines, your stanzas to be similarly length lines. I think there's something about imposing a form on a poem that can do interesting things to it. So, just a suggestion in terms of moving forward to experiment with that and see what it feels like. Thanks again.